Welcome back to Folk Solo Sports Show. Let's get right into it. All right, the first topic is the Saints losing to the Tampa Bay. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers losing to the New Orleans Saints for the second time this season, and this time was even worse than the first time. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers got straight demolished on Sunday Night Football. Drew Brees with a career highlight beating Tom Brady badly. Tom Brady having a terrible game, throwing interceptions, and the blame, all the hype that Tom Brady gets, I want to see now if he's going to get all the fault now for this one. And I didn't see Tom Brady digging at his teammates this game how he does in other games. If you're going to do that even when you're playing badly too. Do it on yourself and get in there and say, apologize to the team and get in there and say we need to come back and we need to win this game still before when it's 21-0 or 14-0. But I didn't see none of that from Tom Brady last night. He was just quiet all night. I didn't like that about him. I like when he is out there, unlike other people saying that he doesn't have a right to, come and criticize his teammates and scream at them. I never seen anything wrong with that. I think it's a good thing. That's what you need. He's the quarterback. He's supposed to be the leader of the team. I don't see that wrong if any player does it, but especially if the quarterback's doing it. Even if he is playing bad, he can still he could take criticism from others, but he's also allowed to dish it out. And that's not just for Tom Brady. I think people need to be like that more on every team. Need to have that ambition to want to win every game. But if now these are two out of the three of my Super Bowl predictions. If the Buccaneers have to play the Saints in the playoffs, it's not looking good for the Buccaneers. I think it will be even worse than what they got beat last night on Sunday Night Football. It's going to be 45-0. It's going to be bad. The Buccaneers better hope they don't see the Saints in the playoffs. The Buccaneers, at this point, hearts are taken by the Saints. They're just not going to have it in them to get it done. And that's going to eliminate one of my Super Bowl predictions. And it's going to be a good game, but it's going to be a good game just on the Saints side. The Buccaneers are going to be terrible. I'm going to tell you that right now. And it's hard. Like I say, it's hard to beat the same team. Football has to do it twice, but in the playoffs, if you have to beat a team 3 times in one season and never lose to them, it's pretty tough. The Steelers did it against the Ravens when we went to the Super Bowl. I forget which Super Bowl it was, but the Steelers did it, and I was surprised that the Steelers pulled that off and beat the Ravens 3 times in one season, twice in the regular season in their division games, and then also, and I think it was the AFC Championship. They beat them in all 3 games, and I was shocked because I just didn't have the Steelers winning because they already won the first 2 games of the season. And that's only because the games weren't like this, though. The games weren't like this. It were close games. They were closer games than what this was, and we just pulled the wins out all 3 times of the season. But this isn't how that's looking. The first game, it wasn't a blowout, but it was the Saints winning. And then this second game last night on Sunday Night Football was terrible performance by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So that's why I'm saying, and I don't see that happening. Okay? It could happen to where there's a close game, the Saints win, and then the Saints blow out the Buccaneers, and then the Buccaneers come back and blow out the Saints in the playoffs game. But I don't see that happening because it's just unlikely. Usually it happens, the team will win if that team didn't blow them out at all in the regular season and it was close games, and then they can beat them. But they got shut out 38-3 last night. So I just don't see that happening for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So the only way they get to the Super Bowl is if they don't have to play the New Orleans Saints, or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are done even adding Antonio Brown, all their other players, the half good defense, and that's that on that. All right. Now let's talk about Cam Newton and the Patriots playing the New York Jets tonight. And I'm here to tell you, Cam Newton, last week against the Bills wasn't a must-win game. This week, tonight against the Jets, Cam Newton, Monday Night Football, this is a must-win game. I don't say for the Patriots because I don't think they're getting to the playoffs at this point anyway. But this is a must-win game for Cam Newton, or I'm here to tell you, his career is over. If Cam Newton loses to the Bills last week after saying it's a must-win game, and he loses that game, and then on Monday Night Football he loses to the 0-8 Jets, it's over for Cam Newton. I don't see him getting re-signed by the Patriots, and I don't see any other team picking him up after that, which I'm not saying they shouldn't, because it's just not Cam Newton's fault. But look how hard of a time he already had getting signed this season just by the Patriots. So imagine if he loses tonight against the 0-8 Jets and give them their first win. That's going to be a very bad look. So I hope that Cam Newton wins this game. I feel like he's been blackballed a little bit after his Super Bowl comments from a long time ago. And I feel like he lost a lot of fans by saying that. You had a lot of little kids of, every, different kids from everywhere looked up to you. And you made that comment, and that will make the parents turn their kids away from watching you, Cam. But tonight, Cam Newton has to win this game, or his career is over, and it's going to be another wasted talent without a Super Bowl. Went to a Super Bowl, but never getting back there, and it's just going to be over. And I don't think it's going. Colin Kaepernick at that point will probably get a job before Cam Newton would, if he doesn't win this game tonight against the Jets. I think the Patriots will win, but if they don't, bad news for Cam Newton. Bad news for Cam Newton. And then I forget which player it was already talked about how he only got signed for a little bit of money, and he's worth way more than that. And I hope he proves all the naysayers wrong, but I don't know if it's the injuries or what it is. I don't think it is, because I don't think it's just Cam Newton. I think it's has to do with the whole team every time. But that's just what it's going to be. They're going to put all the blame on Cam Newton. They're going to put all the blame on Cam Newton, but they don't put all the blame on, Daniel Jones on the New York Giants. No, I'm just messing with Daniel Jones, but you know what I mean. All right. So this is Folk Solo Sports Show. Let me know what y'all think. If the Tampa Bay Buccaneers play the Saints in the playoffs, do you think they can win? And let me know if you agree on if Cam Newton loses this game tonight against the 0-8 New York Jets, will his career continue, or because he's just on a 1-year deal, will his career continue and will another team pick him up, or do you agree that it's going to be over for Cam Newton if he gives the Jets their first win after all the success Brady has had against the Jets and hardly ever losing to them? So that's what it is. This is Folk Solo Sports Show. Like, subscribe, get in the comment section. I'll get back with y'all for more. Peace.